Badger fans, I'm Freddie Bowen, Athletic Director of Westside High School. With the COVID-19 protocols that are in place throughout the state, we're having to make some adjustments to the upcoming basketball season. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through what we're going to try to expect with these procedures that we have in place for this coming basketball season. Of course, you'll start out parking in our student parking lot or any of the available parking spaces around the Westside High School. Some changes that we made is how you enter the ball game. So walk with me as we talk about these changes. Of course, you'll come into the Warrior Dome. We're right now in the process of renovating, putting a new Warrior head on the front of Warrior Gymnasium. So that's in process. Hopefully have that done by Friday. Normally, you would enter through the gym lobby, but due to COVID-19 regulations, we're having to change that type of procedure. We have to have one exit and one entrance, so we're going to have to change the way we come into the Warrior Dome this year. Normally, in years past, we would all enter here, pay for our tickets here at the door, come into the Warrior Dome. This year, this is going to be an exit only exiting out of the Warrior Dome from the gym lobby. So as you come up to Warrior Dome this coming season, we're going to go around on the west side of the cafeteria, and we're going to enter through the cafeteria to get your access to the ball games this year. There will be signage up directing you around these areas, so just be looking and watching for those as you arrive on campus. As you come around by our high school cafeteria, you'll enter the second red door just past the multiple windows coming down by the cafeteria. We're going to attempt to park the visiting team buses here alongside the cafeteria, so they'll be next to the venue, and then you'll come into the cafeteria through the second door. We'll have a table set up here for our ticket takers. Visiting team will be allotted 60 vouchers for the 7th grade game, 60 vouchers for the junior high game, and 60 vouchers for the senior high game. Every player, cheerleader, and coach has been allotted 4 vouchers for them to use throughout to give to their families and friends to be able to come to the game. This will give us some allotted extra tickets for home fans throughout the season. Those vouchers will be available here at the door on a first come, first served basis unless we develop other means of getting those vouchers out. Right now, there will be different amounts of vouchers available per ball game. For example, our 7th grade boys will have 80 extra vouchers for our patrons. The 7th grade girls would have 76. This goes all the way up to our senior high boys. They would have 68 available vouchers. Senior high girls would have 80 extra vouchers to be able to get into the ball games. So you just have to come to the game, come to the door. Hopefully there will be some extra seating. If by chance there's some seating available because the visiting fans don't use all 60 of theirs, we may have additional. So please be checking with the superintendent's office or contact me at 336-8013 to be able to check to see what the availability is of those games. The cafeteria will be used as a staging area for our ball games. While the 7th grade game is being played, the junior high parents, family, and friends can wait here in the cafeteria. There will be a live feed of the basketball game displayed on our television screen here in the cafeteria. Once the 7th grade game is finished, we're going to have to ask all those to leave the building through the south doors, and the junior high parents then will be able to go in and get their seating and get ready for the junior high game. Again, after the junior high game, we'll clear the gym, and then the senior high parents will be able to enter in after that game. If you have multiple vouchers for the night, say you have a 7th grade student and a senior high student, you'll be able to come around and wait for the senior high game here in the confines of the cafeteria. You should have a voucher for both of those games. If you leave a 7th grade game and would like to attend the senior high game, you can always check. We will only charge people one time, $5 for adults, $3 for students. Let's go on into the Warrior Dome and see how that is laid out. As you enter into the Warrior Dome, you'll notice our seating capacity is limited. Throughout the Warrior Dome, we have them marked off with red tape, 6 foot apart. We have sections of 2 and 3 seats available. They're designated by white tape. So please sit in those designated areas. To the west side and to my right, where the majority of the chairback seats are, that is our home side. Our home fans will sit on that side. As you notice, a lot of the chairback seats are closed off due to COVID-19 regulations. There will be no reserved seating in that area this year, just simply because of the regulations we're having to deal with COVID-19. So make sure you get here, find you a seat, find one of those areas, enjoy the basketball game. Once that game is over, you will have to exit through the south doors. Visitors will sit to my left, right behind their bench. They will have the area behind the bench and behind the scores table, and that will be designated for visiting fans. Again, the first on this side of the court, on the east side of the court, players' benches are here, and we had to eliminate the first 3 rows due to AAA and COVID-19 regulations because fans have to be 12 feet from the players' bench. So no seating in the first 3 rows. The other rows are then marked off 6 foot sections. Again, 2, 3, and there's some 5 seat areas that a family could sit in. Past the scorers table, more toward the south, more back behind the Warrior bench will be additional seating for our Warrior fans. Again, these sections are marked off. Sections of 2, 3, and maybe multiple seats are available. Again, the chairback seats on this side are blocked off due to COVID-19 regulations. We will use the bottom row for player bench seating because we have to space out the seats for our student athletes on the back, on the sideline and baseline. So make sure you understand that as you come in to the Warrior Dome this year. In our gym lobby is, of course, located our concession stand. Our athletic booster club will be manning this again this year. Has one of the best concession stands in our conference. I want to brag on them for all the work they do for us in supporting our athletic teams. Restrooms will be available in the gym lobby. Also outside the cafeteria, there's a men's and ladies restroom there. So you'll have plenty areas for the restrooms. There also will be hand sanitizing machines set up. We just want to remind you to help us make it through this basketball season like you helped us make it through the football season by masking up, washing your hands, and socially distancing from one another. As the games are completed, again, we'll have to clear the gym after each ball game, and everybody will then exit out the south doors to the parking lot to get to your car or go back around to the entrance to gain access to the next ball game. After each ball game, as you go through the entrance, ticket takers will stamp your hand in case you want to go back in for another ball game or have the opportunity to go back to another game, and so you won't have to pay at one time. $5 for adults, $3 for students. We want to thank you for helping us make this 2020-21 basketball season go through with a great slam dunk. Thank you for watching. Hope this clarifies some procedures for you. We hope to have a great Warrior basketball season.